So this is the back room of Craige, the one closer to the bathroom. So I think Ehaus, HoJo, and Craige should all have a similar design. So yeah, this is gonna be a standard. You walk in, this is your doorway, right? So when you walk in from that perspective, right, you have this area, a little walkway portion. So we keep our shoes over here. And then you can also fit a few extra underneath. You can put some shoes along that rack over here. On the right, directly to you will be another closeted area, but we don't, that's my roomie, so I'm not going to show it. This is the area where we keep our caddies or shower caddies, right? And then you have 2 drawers and 1 small drawer per person. So you have the bottom drawer mine, the top left is also mine. So yeah, it's a pretty good amount of space, but usually you might need another dresser. So this is my, I don't know how you call it. So this is the closet I use, right? You can see on the bottom left, I have my, so this is the closet I use. You can see that on the bottom left I have a 3-shelf dresser, which is good for storing a bunch of extra clothes and all that. And I can use that because I only hang shirts or jackets up top on that pole. So there's no reason actually for me to, have more space below. To the left of the dresser is actually a foldable drying rack, and that's actually especially useful because here it's pretty rainy in Chapel. So whenever it does rain, it's nice to have a drying rack. You can just put a towel underneath and dry your clothes. To the right of it, I have a little like cubby storage, for lack of it. I just roll my shirts, short sleeves and stuff, and put them inside there. And then below that, I store my shoes. So I have my boots, and yeah, I would recommend rain boots for here because again, it gets rainy, and regular shoes will not work. Let's see, on the top I keep my detergent and like laundry stuff up there, and I also have 2 toolboxes. I would recommend a sewing kit actually, because a lot of the free shirts that you get from here, they tend to tear in the seams, right? So if you want to actually wear them and all that, then you might as well just get a sewing kit, learn how to do like a basic 4-stitch or something like that, I don't know, and then you can just like sew them together, it works, it gets the job done. This is the desk that I use. Again, I'm not going to show any of my roommate's side stuff, but I keep a recycle bin underneath, right? Oh, but the room comes with a recycle bin, and the chairs as well, so I didn't buy those separately or anything, but I have a recycle bin, and then over here I also keep like a fancy shoe for whenever I have orchestra concerts, and an umbrella because it gets rainy. Yeah, and then here's the desk. So yeah, the lamp actually is pretty handy just because it has a wireless port right here, or a wireless charging pad, and since I do have an iPhone 8, it's compatible with that, so I don't need to actually have an unnecessary wire over there. The other thing I actually recommend is these cables. They're called chiffon. Let me pull up the title. Yeah, chiffon, right? So it's actually like an adapter in a sense. It has just about every single port that you use, a USB-A, USB-C, lightning port, micro USB, all of those, right? So it's just a charging thing. It doesn't support data transfer or anything, but you connect it to one port and suddenly you have an option for just about any port you want. So that's pretty handy, I found. Yeah, and then on top I keep, my tablet, and then I have my charging stuff here. Yeah, so here, the charging stuff is actually pretty handy. If you notice, I have a little, I don't know, I guess you can call it a dock, right? It just connects all the cables together so it doesn't look as messy, I mean, except in this area, but other than that, it doesn't look messy and all that. But yeah, so it's, a pretty organized way to put it. Yeah, and then up top I just keep a bunch of textbooks, notebooks, whatever else I'm not using. But yeah. Also, from Target, you can buy a little, detergent, not even detergent, like a dish soap pod. So, you just press the top, a thing opens, you can release detergent, and then wipe your dishes with the brush, which is pretty handy. I like it. Yeah. Okay. In the corner, I keep my backpack and then laundry. So, laundry goes inside the bin. On top of it, usually I keep dirty dishes or clean dishes if I've already cleaned them. These are my friends. I keep the backpack on a towel because, again, when it rains, your backpack is wet. So it's good to have a pad underneath. And then I have a bike pump because I have a bike. Here, actually, my roommate and I, we both got a fridge and a freezer. So the left is a fridge, the bottom is a freezer, right? The right is a freezer, and a microwave on top, just because we both take food from home. So, it's pretty handy. On the top here, the microwave, above it, we have a toaster. To be honest, I didn't use the toaster a lot. My roommate did not either. So, it is what it is. I got a bunch of utensils just because you can wash them. Yeah. Let's see what else. This thing actually, the thing below the fridge, it's a 3-story little drawer thing, right? It doesn't take any more horizontal space, for lack of a better word, but it gives you a lot more extra vertical space, which is handy. Like I keep snacks in there, and you know, utensils, or not utensils, and plates and bowls and all that inside, which is really good, and mugs. So yeah, it's handy. On my bed, I attached a little like shelfy thing, like a fabric shelf. I'll call it a fabric shelf. And inside, actually, you can just keep like water bottles. I keep sometimes cards in there, so I have like some playing cards and all. Here, I have some playing cards and all that, which I cannot get. Okay, well that's handy. Yeah, but you can keep cards and water bottles and stuff inside. Yeah, and then I have my bed, which is that. Underneath the bed, actually, you know, I didn't loft it or anything. A fair number of people do, but I found that this is enough room for me to do whatever. So like I have, you know, coconut water, almond milk. I have a bag for any like dishes that I've cleaned, or boxes that I've cleaned to send home. Weights, and then I also keep my instrument, my viola here, and then I have a luggage bag behind, which you cannot see because it's dark. But yeah, keep a luggage bag there too, just because, you know, whenever I go home for long breaks, it's good to have pack your clothes. Behind the bed, in this little like cubby area, because otherwise I wouldn't really be using it, I just keep a foldable chair. So whenever like I have friends come over, I can make them sit in a bouncy chair, because that's a fun thing. And then I have a trash can, which is, as you imagine, how it works. And then I also have air fresheners. They call it like odor absorbing gels. Gets the job done, right? Just because, you know, I like to have my rooms with it, so let's absorb all the odors. Let's see. I have a fan. So this is the Dyson one, actually. So its purpose is to filter out the air as well, right? So the bottom base unit is actually filtering out the air. I have pretty bad allergies, and Chapel Hill is not good for allergies. So it's nice to have a space that is relatively allergy free. You're still gonna have bad allergies if you already do, but you know, at the very least, this might mitigate some of it. And then it's a bladeless fan as well. I keep a dryer sheet on there, just because I like the smell of dryer sheets, which sounds really weird, but I like the smell. And if you have a fan blowing the scent of a dryer sheet around your room, that's just like, that's a good combo. And then I have my vacuum. It's a cordless vacuum. I do like the idea of cordless vacuums. Like I keep the battery charged over here. There's like a charging outlet right there, so I keep a battery. You can just like plug it in. Like I found that's pretty handy, just because you don't have to worry about a cord, right, when you're vacuuming, because outlets are kind of hard to get through, for lack of a better word. Like the way I've organized it, the closest outlet would be there, like right behind the bed, and that's kind of awkward to thread through to force a cable in, right? So it's nicer to have like a cordless thing. And B also, so I like keeping my room very clean. Kind of obsessed about that, so this is handy. Yeah. I forgot to mention also, there's actually overhead space as well. So there's 4 big drawers up top. Let's see. My roommate doesn't really use his as much, so I kind of took over 3 of them instead of 2. But you know, it would be feasible either way, I guess, because to be honest, I'm not usually really using that space over there. But I keep an ironer up there, along with some like storage stuff, like boxes and all the extra boxes. I keep some bedding, and I keep some cleaning supplies as well in these. I keep a lot of cleaning supplies in there, actually, yeah. And then to the right, I have like the communal supplies. So I have like a communal med kit in that little monkey box, you know. So I have like band-aids and stuff. And then I also have a cleaning box, which I like to use for cleaning. I know, shocker. Yeah, let's see. The ironer, I have used once. I do not see a reason to bring an iron. If you don't consistently wear like long sleeve button-down shirts, I don't know why you bring it, because like the only time I've ever used an ironer is for orchestra concerts, and orchestra concerts happen like twice a semester, or maybe 3 times. I think it was twice. Yeah, twice. So in both cases, they were spread out enough that I would have gone home anyway at some point. So really no reason. So yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's my room.